Welcome everyone. Thank you all for being here. I hope that you will come back and others. Happy Mother's Day. Realize what you mean to us. On our sick list, we're delighted to have some folks back with us who've been out sick recently. It's great to see Sister Alice here this morning.
Amen.
Sick. We're glad to have her back. Sister Gail Hutto had been out recently. Good to have her. There may be others. All of those back who've been out recently. I have a couple of thank you cards that I'd like to read on their behalf. From Sister Jeanette, a thank you card that says, "I want to thank you all for your concern, prayers, cards, etc. during my recent surgery and recovery from that. I love you all." It says, "Thank you for the prayers for my recovery. Thank you for the card. And thank you for the phone calls through my family. Everything was appreciated. In Christian love, Sister Alice." After he suffered his heart attack recently, good to have him back. Glad that he's feeling well enough to be with us. I have a card from Stephen as well. Visits, emails, and cards that were greatly needed and appreciated. I don't know what I would do without the love of my family and my Christian family. I can't thank you enough for being there for me. Continue to extend our condolences to those families who have recently lost loved ones. The flowers that you see here in the front, the fresh flowers, this is a memorial, so we certainly want to continue to keep that family in your prayers. I have a card from them as well. "With gratitude, hope is sustainable. Love is meant to set the Christian apart, to be the means by which others see and understand that we are followers of Christ. Joan practiced this principle daily with loving her family and loving you all. We are grateful to you all for the flowers, cards, calls, and prayers." We also want to continue to keep the Kevin Mulliken family in your prayers. Kevin was the brother of Sister Sandra Turner. He passed away this past week, so please pray from us this morning as they prepare for that funeral tomorrow. Tomorrow morning as well, so please keep that family in prayers. Remind you of, continue to pray for Sister Sue Gaines. She is for Daisy Martin, Gloria Sanders, that's Amy Watt, John Livingston, who is a member of the church in Enon, has asked for prayers on his behalf as he deals with health issues. Knee replacement surgery Tuesday, going to get that other knee fixed. So level of success with this replacement as he did with the first one. Sick, she is still continuing to improve. She is traveling today, visiting some friends. Sister Sonia Harden is out this morning with a virus. For our communion, first off, if there's anyone that didn't pick a communion pack up this morning, make sure you get one of those from the foyer. This is the Lord's Supper. In fact, if you need one, Terry's in the back with those. If you'll hold your hand up, he can bring one of those to you. And regarding the communion packs, you may have noticed we've switched to a different type. They own a piece of cellophane at the top. You'll pull just that portion up at the very top to get to the unleavened bread. And then there's a heavier full piece that you'll open to get to the vine. An appropriate time for that. So just please be careful as you're opening these packs. We welcome our visitors. We want to remind our visitors in the pews in front of you are some information cards. One side says visitor, the other side says prayer request for sick. So if you don't see the visitor card, just pick it up and flip it over. If you don't mind, fill those out. We'd love to be able to contact you as a follow-up to your visit with us this morning. And once you get those filled out, as you're leaving this morning, the offering boxes that are on the doors of the auditorium, if you will, just drop those in there. We would appreciate it. Congratulations. We need to send congratulations out to Timothy Wood, Sister Galinda's grandson. He graduated this past week from Auburn University with a degree in general social science education. So congratulations to that young man and his family in that accomplishment. And finally, we have our house-to-house that we send out is currently being sent to over 7,000 mailing addresses in our area. That includes Wicksburg, Newton, Fort Rucker, Daleville, Clayhatchie, Slocum, and Level Plains are the current areas that we're sending to receive an actual hard copy of the house-to-house. If you'll let Brother James know, give him the name and their article, or we also have an electronic version of it that can be sent via email. Brother James sends those out as well. So if there's someone in your family that you know would like to receive that, they can receive it via email also. So again, if you'll just give that email address to Brother James, he will get that added to his email list and then send those out as well. I believe that's all the announcements I have. If I overlooked something, I apologize. We'll get that announced this evening. To get our song service this morning, we'll sing the first and the last verses of number 265, Stepping in the Light. Trying to walk in the steps of the Savior, trying to follow our Savior and King, shaping our lives by His blessed example, happy the songs that we bring. How beautiful to walk in the steps of the Savior, stepping in the light, stepping in the light. How beautiful to walk in the steps of the Savior, letting paths of life. Trying to walk in the steps of the Savior, upward, still upward we'll follow our God. When we shall see Him, the King, in His beauty, happy, a place at His side. How beautiful to walk in the steps of the Savior, stepping in the light, stepping in the light. How beautiful to walk in the steps of the Savior, led in paths of light. 423. And Brother Terry will lead us in opening prayer. Are you